Nope, no one will. Okay. Tweet is out. Everything is going according to plan early on. Hopefully everybody can hear me here. And make sure that you can hear the music in the background, because it's obviously important for a game that's based on a rhythm game. I will start off the stream, and I will remind people during it, because I think that's important. This key for this game was obtained from the developer for the purposes of doing content on it, whether it be a full review or just an investigation stream. That obviously won't change my opinion of the game in the end, but you guys should know that because of FTC guidelines, as well as the whole morals thing, you know? They contacted me, seeing that I did some content on the, I think, the indie games hashtag, I'm guessing. But it looked interesting. It's a rhythm game with BIRBS. I mean, why not? And let's just... I did play a little bit of it, but we're going to start from scratch. That, you know, wasn't emphatic enough. I will do it a little bit later. I'm guessing this is it timing it for the screen. So, like we've seen in other rhythm games. Morals, what a loser. I am using the keyboard and the mouse for this one. But I did test, and the controller does work just fine. It defaults to the D-pad on my Xbox One controller, which I'm not necessarily as much of a fan of, but I want to see it more with the keyboard. Now, I noticed early on in my testing play session that as you can see here, you have this situation where you can actually hit it and it will say, hey, you really did miss it, and you can really hear that miss. Which is nice to see, personally. A lot of rhythm games, especially ones I've played lately, it feels like it sort of overlooks that. Get good. It is a little... You do have a little bit of a shock, because there is not uniform timing on those circles in terms of what comes in. But let's watch the cutscene here, because we have a cute little bird and cute little bird butt that's going on here. Good morning, Uncle P. We don't know where Uncle P is, so we're gonna go find out. This is our burb that we will play on for the rest of the game. He was obviously found by our friend P here, or Uncle as we call him. Why does the bird have butt cheeks? I feel uncomfortable. You know what? It's a good question. I can't answer that, unfortunately, for you. I think I can come back and do this one. You'll get little quests like this to help people. You know what? You don't want to hear me sing karaoke. All right? I am as tone deaf as the worst person on YouTube in terms of singing. Little glide there. You'll get these little quests that come about. Why is it Burb Week on the channel? Because Burb Week is just... it just ended up being Burb Week with the fact that I was playing Eagle Island, and then I got this code in the in my Twitter DMs, and just so happens that we've been talking about Burbs in Yakuza, so setting up our little bird here to... He's not exactly among his own people, if that makes sense. And he obviously notices. A little sad. But we got Uncle P, who's a little bit too happy, to be honest with you. And yes, if in case you were wondering, the bird's name is Burb. Our uncle's a little eccentric. I do like the little lizard that runs the background every now and again. Adds a little bit of life to the game. He's a tweaker. So no need to know what to do. Okay, so this is the tutorial portion, even though the opening portion was a tutorial. But it's also showing... It's also showing that you get a little bit of an indication going into it. This is not like other rhythm games because you sort of follow the pattern of somebody else. As you can see, our birds dance too. I do like the little the focus on the eyes. Like once in a while, you'll notice that, like right there, that he'll get a little bit more into it. I do like the little change up here in terms of the rhythm formula, because there is a different timing that you have to deal with, because you can't just focus on the visuals. The actual audio, getting that right actually makes a huge difference, especially with these short portions here. As you can see there, I missed. So, I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, Ignat, but... And you get an accuracy, you get a indication of where things lie. Now, one of the things I will say about this for the dev team is that it's really interesting how you've put this chart together, but I have absolutely no idea what it means. Like, okay, I had 57 excellent hits, 12 great hits, 4 good hits, but, like, the bars there, I'm assuming they're the sections of the song, and that those are the number of hits for each part, but that needs to be a little bit more clear in terms of what that is, because at first you're like, wait, what does this all mean? Especially because you have the spaces and the accuracy. Like you have on the right side there, you have those last sections, and it's hard to tell exactly what the spacing is. So, like, yeah, it's a little strange. Also, I did get one wrong, yes. Restart the entire game? No, I don't think so. Bird cheeks, why? Why not? When you grow up, I mean, you're shaking your... Actually, come to think of it, Andrea, you're shaking your booty when you're singing the song, and if you don't have a booty to shake, are you really a songbird? Maybe that's it. Now, I do like the early game where it's like, okay, he's obviously learning about the world, and it's obviously like, oh, I'm not one of you guys. And it sets up the sort of, okay, let me find myself kind of story that you see typically in these sort of coming-of-age stories. Get Out? I don't know, that was a good movie. I'm not exactly sure what we're talking about. Not liking my logic there? I mean, I'm just trying to think of why there would be a but there. I don't think you're a peacock, but you know what? We're gonna go find out because we're gonna go see Mr. Owl. And we could replay, of course, at a certain point. Drops his feather. So this is I think our save system. Although it seems like it's to each person. So, in between the big sections, you'll have times where you can help things like our bee friend here. So, this is where the platforming comes into play. But if you're expecting like platforming, like a Mario platforming or like anything along that lines, you're going to be sorely mistaken, or you're going to sorely be... You're not going to be expecting what is here. Oh, hey, look, a feather. We don't know who that is. Because really, there's nothing to this. Actually, I don't even remember this section. I don't even remember doing this. Now, noted how it's actually making music here in terms of what I just did. And so it gives me a note. I'm not exactly sure what the notes do yet. But... And I agree, Sword. I do love... This game has that, like, cute factor to it, especially, like, with, like, things like him waddling around. It definitely feels like, okay, you're supposed to get attached to our little burb here. And he does have that cuteness factor to it where you're like, okay, I just want to I just want to see him succeed in everything he does. Now, this section is a little bit weird because you have to really time it. But I do like the idea of a rave of fireflies. Is there a random dance button like in Wander... Wait, hold on. No, not that I'm aware of. Was I supposed to fall? I don't think I was supposed to fall. But the cutscene's going anyway? So I have no idea what they said. I have a Wonder Song button. Even though it's Wonder Song, I have to use it. Also, I love the fly pun. I think I could actually bounce off those mushrooms. Why is there a bathtub here? Oh no! Oops. They were trying to find each other. Dab on the haters, Bluebird. And then they do this, which is a little bit creepy, to be honest with you, especially because I'm in the middle of it. So I'm gonna get right out of here. I'm gonna try to get the rest of the notes in this section, which, oh wait, there's one over here. Our little koala, or, I'm not sure if it's koalas or... So it does give you a little reason to do exploration in terms of between songs, per se, but I admit that what it asks you to do isn't that much, and it feels like very, like it's barely stringing things together. So like, okay, I got the 4 out of 4, but I'm not exactly sure what that actually did for me. Sloths? Okay. Yeah, I don't think sloths would bounce, but... that's why I was like, are they sloths or... I guess the big guy's a sloth, and that's why he's like that. Oh, wait. We still have another unidentified feather, so... nope, I don't want to go this way. I want to go to our owl friend. Which I believe is somewhere over this way. I do like the fact that to move, you have to do those. Like, you have to actually sing a little bit, and it makes sense for a songbird for everything to be like that. Isn't that creepy at all? It's not creepy at all. I wouldn't go running out screaming if I saw this. I'm not sure if the non-use of the actual, like, singing, like, you know, not actually singing out the words here for the owl. Like, yeah, it's voice acting, but I don't know if this, like, not Banjo-Kazooie-like, but, you know, using of tones makes more sense. So, it's a rhythm game with a little bit of, like Simon Says in it, in terms of, like, having to remember very shortly. It's not just that you have to line yourself up, you have to remember the little portions, especially the timing, which I do appreciate that they twisted the formula a tiny bit, but not too much. And you could really tell when you mess up. Messed up that second to last one pretty badly. But I do like that the actual song is working into the storytelling too. Like, this isn't difficult in any stretch of the words right now, but I do like that they're actually integrating it a little bit. And I do like the fact that our birb here is like the actual like row in terms of that. I feel like I like the falling notes in terms of changing that up a little bit. Like, it forces you to think of your perspective. Have to adjust a little bit. That animation's a little bit creepy, not gonna lie. It's because he's a songbird. Asian parents would not be happy with your grade. I mean, yeah, I guess an S would be better, but you know what? Sometimes you need room to improve. Oh, oh dear. Hey, Uncle P is my parent. Uh-oh. It's a good thing the only thing Asian about Sean is math and last name of Joy. I mean, was Joy really... I mean, J-O-I is an Asian name, but... Uh-oh. It's an artifact. Ooh. Oh. Oh no. Oh, we gotta find 6 notes. Ah. So we're on a quest to find all the notes so that we can use the artifact. Your uncle is not your parent. Well, so he calls him his uncle, but it's not actually his uncle. It's in the early cutscene, it shows that he just came across him. And I'm assuming that he was called an uncle because, like, oh, I'm not your parent, but I'm in charge of you, so I'm going to call myself an uncle. This game is unrealistic. How so, Sword? Owls can't actually rotate their heads 360 degrees. What if they're magic owls? Yeah, I don't think you took into account magic owls. It's like Alloy and what was that guy's name? Rust? If I... Ignat, no. Andrea, I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about. You talk about the owls in Alloy and Rust. I'm trying to think. The chickens have the third note. Oh god. So we gotta glide ourselves out along. Oh, okay, maybe not. We're going on a little adventure here, but I'm not actually controlling this, so... This would make anybody seasick. This seems like a really big problem. Like he's like really far away from home right now. Okay, I can't jump that far. The Gallus Palace. Horizon Zero Dawn, the girl and the guy who raised her was like an uncle. Oh, oh god, I don't remember the guy's name. A visitor? That's rare. Stay away from trouble while you're here. I've got my eye on you. Oh. Oh, I could move the... I do like the graphical work. Like, it's cute, but it's also functional at the same time in terms of, like, it makes sense for the world in question. Would have several broken bones. You know what? Oh, can I get myself stuck here? Yeah, I can. That's a big-ass mace. Dun, dun, dun. I do like the fact that the platforms are getting a little bit more, like, hard in terms of those portions. Hey you, yes you! Pudgy little bird, a little help here? Uh-oh. What's the matter? Ever see a chicken Uh-oh. In the flesh. Well, maybe not for long, though. I don't know how you found your way in here. The other chickens seem to have totally forgotten this place even exists. Uh-oh. Chicken fairies have their ways. But now I'm being trapped here for too long and I can't feel the feathers running out of fairy powder. Uh-oh. Okay, so... So those spikes don't really do anything, do they? It doesn't look like those, like, they're not gonna hurt me. Yeah, they're just there for show. So, this is not necessarily a really hard platformer. Alright, we're gonna go try to find a way to save our chicken fairy friend. You'll have to leave the chicks behind in the palace. don't have an A. So, okay. I guess we need to find our friend here. Where he's supposed to go? It's a government conspiracy. Chicks these are always getting themselves into trouble. Remember when we were chicks? You kept hitting your heads on the lamps because you liked the sound. I mean... Dun dun dun. Is this your chick? Oh, okay, so we found one of the chick. Okay, so she needs 3 more. So we need to go help this lady by finding her chicks. Okay, here's one. I found your chick. I like how he jumped out for a little bit, like, I'm gonna leave. Oh no. I took my eyes off of the statue for a second and this happens. Hey kid, you don't happen to see who did this, did you? Go. Well, yeah, everybody's got an eye on me, but... what they should have is some feathers on me. Are you chicken? Of course we're chickens. What else could we be? Angry BIRBS. And adorable round bodies. The owl sent me here. I'm here to learn your song. Pawk, pawk, pawk? Learn your song, he says. I know, right? That's ridiculous. He's not even a chicken. But the owl did send him. Maybe we should let the Grand Emperor Rooster see him. Okay. Excuse. Is that oh wait, we gotta really? No, who let the kid in? And what does he want? Your Highness, this young bird wants to learn our song. He wants to learn our song, does he? What's your name, chick? Burb! But the owl said I might be able to, because I'm the special one. And if I succeed here, then the owl can help me find them. Aww. Oh, what am I helping you with? Well, my throat is a bit too big for my royal behind. Okay. Oh, we gotta go help. We gotta go figure out what's going on with the woodpecker. I do like the fact that it didn't just let you do anything. This is up there with Bomb Chicken in terms of chicken-related sprite animation. I mean, it's one of the best I've seen. Okay, so we can go up and to the right here and go find our woodpecker friend. We got an egg, though. Ow! Are you using this man as a ball? Oh, we're standing up to the chickens. The laugh animation. Weirdos of a feather flock together. They do. I like how it bowed. How are you seeing where we're going? How are you jumping so high? Why do I have a sidekick now? Yeah, I could pass. Woo! All right, time to go find our woodpecker. Oh, the little saving is... Oh, the pushing it... This is again one of those adorable games that, like, you... Obviously, you're not going to get a lot out of in terms of, like... Alright, we got our one note here. Even though I screwed up a little bit on that. There's a feather there, so I probably need to get... Uh-oh. I'll go first, and then I'll tell you when to come along. Is that gonna happen all the time? So is it gonna ask me to do that all the time now, or what? That was a little bit weird, a little bit out of place. Okay, well, okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna have to do that. So I'm gonna have to remember that sequence. Oh, I somehow got him back. And now we got our music coming from that, so we got another note, which isn't really telling us what that note does. So that's a little bit weird. Oh, our woodpecker. It's also like the command melody for wood. That's a good, reasonable comparison, because I think they use that as an influence with the colors and the circles portion. Excuse me. I like how he's got a lumberjack on. I'm Bird, and this is my friend Egbert. Are you now? Nice to meet you, Burb. Now, if there's nothing else, I'm really supposed to get back to work. Wait, the Emperor Rooster sent me to get his new throne. Did he now? Well, sorry to disappoint you kids, but I have too much on my wings right now. These statues are due tomorrow, and I'm short-winged. Oh. Pecking? I can peck? Oh, yeah, that's right. I can lend a wing, too. The throne's easy enough. I would have done it already if I didn't have... Ah. All right, Sword, see ya. Oh, we're going to do music? Of course. I really think, you know, I'm thinking really about it. I do think this really needs vocals. I do like the fact that again, even there, and it changed it up a little bit. I know that some people are not going to like the fact that there's no consistency there, but I feel like it keeps you a little bit, like, you can't get into a groove like with other rhythm games. But yeah, I also don't like the fact that it didn't really... It seemed like it wanted me to do something up there. That is the most adorable throne. How are we gonna get it to him? The thing is like 4 times the size of me. Like the burb is not gonna be able to hold that. Just barely an S. You'll get used to the peak. Oh, boy. Don't worry about that, kid. Just hurry on back and I'll get it delivered. Okay, good. Hooray! We got our throne. But let's look around here and make sure there's... This has got to do something. Oh, God. Was I supposed to bounce that? Oh, we need more notes for this section. Ah. So those notes mean something. Okay, so then we need to move this. Ah, a little puzzling, eh? Not bad. There we go. We got our notes. We got the water, which opens up things. So I do like it's opening up a little bit more exploration-wise, which I do appreciate. How do I get to that? Not exactly sure how you get to that. It's like it's not recognizing me. I gotta probably be on this. Okay, I gotta probably be on this side. I gotta be near the flower. Or the what are those? Whatever those. What are those things called? It is interesting that there's no difficulty curve or anything like that here, but I feel like the people who are looking for that aren't going to be looking at this game either. Because, I mean, this is a cutesy adventure. This is supposed to be, like, more than anything else, it's supposed to be in the background. Amelia Earhart here just crashed. Mommy always said a little scratch here and there helps you grow big and strong. I mean, that's a lot of planes that you've crashed. I give you determination points. I belong in the clouds. Baron. The Brown Baron. Of course, after 70 she's pretty used to it. Okay. Okay. So we need to find, I guess, replacement parts for her? I feel like... like, there's a head down there. Okay. That didn't do nothing. Not exactly sure what purpose that head served then. I need to do it the other way. Because I know there's something still over here. I don't know where I'm going. Bees. Okay. I guess this is to get me back up. But I have this, so I don't know why I would do that. Is there a map? Not really. So that's a little strange. Oh, wait, no. Okay, well, you... Alright, so... Oh, we got this. Okay. That doesn't really help me. I'm not sure why does that exist. Okay. Cool. Whatever. I guess we should go back and figure out what's going on with this throne. You know, it's nice to play a game like with this where it's just like there's no stress involved. And I know that for some people that's not going to be, oh, okay. Cool. A real like they're not going to be really wanting to play it like that. Oh, no. I didn't see the other ones. I know that some people are not going to be attracted to that, but it is nice to have a game like that. And if you don't like it, okay, fine. What did I miss? There's got to be another one. Didn't I get all 6 the first time? Okay, we got all the notes over here. Okay, cool. I think we're back inside here. Oh, yeah, we're up. I think the... What's his name is over here? Our rooster friend. Look who it is. Let's welcome Burr back, every birdie. Every birdie. Yay, I'm back. I did. We reserve for special occasions. Let us show it to you to celebrate. Woo! Cock-a-doodle dance. Uh-oh. Are we gonna have a dance number? Ask. Okay. It's a little bit strange the way they did that. It's just a little bit off-putting. I don't know why it is. Like, the A and S being so close to each other, I feel like it would have been better to use, like, A and D. But they may have a reason later on. Wow, that was... This seems like abuse. I mean, a little bit. I feel like the rhythm is just gone completely out of the window right now. Like, the fact that it changed all of a sudden to not, like, give you any real... Like, it just kept on going and going quickly, that was a little bit off-putting. I think that you have a problem. Maybe it is, but... Like... The thing is this is also a PS4 and Switch game, so I think it really... I'm wondering if it's supposed to be played with a controller naturally. In fact, I will switch over the controller right now. Oh, he's a big bird. Yeah, no. I played a little... I am not actually the game Emperor Rooster. Oh. And leaves the throne for a while. It's okay. Oh. Ouch. Very capable young bird, yes. I can't feel down now. I have to let Owl know right away. May the music guide my wings. Okay, well, first we're gonna go do some other things here, because we have the A note now, and we can get over here. We also need to find our other chicks here. The adorable the princess chick, I'm assuming? Okay, we got ourselves another feather. That's just such a derpy looking. This place is such a bore. Won't some handsome knight come along and save me the fair maiden? Listen, I've even prepared a song, but you'll have to help me practice. Yeah, sure. He comes back later, it's like, no one. We still haven't found the other two little burbs. Bathtub! I'm gonna be cruel. So how am I supposed to get up there? Oh, is it this? No. Okay. There we go. We got ourselves another feather. What is the point of you? Like, what is the point of you? There's obviously multiple of you, so I don't understand. So FAQ, and I'll remind people, the Songbird Symphony devs, I'm assuming they saw like my post on indie games tag. They came to me and said, "Hey, we've got a new game coming out. We're looking for people to do content on the game." And that's what brought me to try it, because it looked interesting from the trailer. Like, okay, a rhythm game, it's got a little cutesy art style to it. So I said, okay, sure. And like I said at the start of the stream, this key was obtained from the developer for the purposes of content review. That won't change my opinion of the game in the end, but you should know that because of FTC guidelines, as well as the whole morals thing, you know? I don't remember who said that it needed to be a little bit stronger, but hopefully that was a little bit better for you guys. Okay, here's the... There we go. But it does, I don't think it's at Wonder Song's level, but it is like... Aww. No, I don't want to lose my friend. So if I come back, will he come back with me? Because I still need to find two here. So, yeah, the morals thing, in terms of the way that statement played out, morals just sounded better. And it also came into account when, like, okay, some people didn't do it for, like, Let's Plays and everything like that. I did it whenever I received a key regardless of the content, and I felt like some people didn't say it when it needed to in terms of it. And I thought moralistically, even when you receive the key through, like, let's say you didn't get the key through the developer, you got the key through, you know, a third party, like let's say a friend gave it to you, I would still disclose that because it's still a free game per se, and you don't necessarily have the same bias in it, but I don't think it's ethically wrong at that point. So that was part of the reason why it was shaped to be a morals thing, where it felt like I had to say it. Don't scare me like that. Sorry, I was lost in thought. How I'm not cut out to be... Oh. Romance is in the air. Oh, so am I supposed to bring you... I mean, that's... The night is... You look at the most handsome chicken in the palace. Knight and charting out. Who needs that when you have looks like these? Well, I would think that would have something to do with the princess, but... Alright, well, you know what? We're not going to get every note, and I want to see more of the game, so we're going to keep going. But it is nice that I wasn't able to find everything, like, right away. Like, I had to actually look... I'm actually having to look around a little bit. It's not handing it to me on a silver platter. Oh, wait. Where did I find you? Guys, how long was he following me? There's one more now. I feel like there's one more now, I need to actually look for it. I feel like it's in here. Like, one of the chicks would be in here, but... I like the little tone that it plays. Just, it's like hard to hear at first, but it's there. Oh, wait, you're the fourth chick. Ha ha! That's funny. That's actually sort of clever. I didn't think it would be, considering you're the son of that one, but I guess, okay. Come on. I'm bringing you back to your mommy. Because I have no parents and I must be Batman. Batburb. I'm so happy I could dance. I used to be quite the dancer back in the... uh-oh. That's not dancing. That's hitting a tambourine. Alright, so now to go back to our owl. I know that this wasn't the way to go to get to the owl, but it's also the only way that... Uh-oh. Oh, this is ominous! What the hell? We got gang birds! No, sir, I'm going to see the owl. No, you aren't. Now listen here, because I'm only going to say this once. Don't go and see the owl if you know what's good for you. Oh, about the fairy chicken. I forgot about the fairy chicken. Because the magpies said so. But I need to see him. Are you... is this a dance-off? It's a sing-off! The dancing! Do. Not bad, but you'll have to do much better than that. Uh-oh. I am a big shot. I can sing with the best of them. I did not expect a Grease-level singing contest here. Man, it's actually giving me troubles, and with rhythm games, that doesn't usually happen a lot. Oh, God. No, you don't scare me. Uh-oh. His eye is red. I feel like that's an infection. Oh, is that fuming? Oh, boy. What's he gonna do now? Oh, no. Something about the bounds is really making me feel sick a little bit, though. That's it. The madness has gone on for too long. Uh-oh. Okay. What are you gonna do now? God dang! Wow, the notes accelerated as they fall instead helping. The most rare the game is code. Yeah, I noticed that there's definitely consistency. They're purposely not keeping the consistency here, and I'm not sure. I haven't figured out whether that's a good thing or not. I do like the fact that they've changed it up a little bit, and it's really into the notes that they're playing off of. But with it being so consistent in the genre, I'm not sure if that's helping it or not. It's different. Okay, time to go look at Fairy Chicken. Because I completely forgot about Fairy Chicken. Like, you want consistency, but I feel like the consistency can come in the memorization portion, with the exception of that last section where it's playing it as, like, you can't memorize anything. So I don't know if that makes sense for that section. I'm trying to remember, where was Fairy Burb? Was it what wasn't she or he down here? Or was she somewhere else? Like another building? Or I'm honestly not remembering where the lady was. So okay, we came through here, and I thought like when we first went in, we went down. So then we hit that. Wasn't up here. I don't know. Did I just like completely misremember where it is? I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. Because I don't remember jack shit about where this burb, where it is. Can I fly like... I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this fish. I'm just gonna leave him there. I am so confused. We'll come back for other fairy chicken later because I don't remember where exactly she was. Oh. 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 Uh-oh. As the next, you can keep that magnificent feather in mind and must just it. Ah, yes, such a shame. Well, then now I've got some. Uh-oh. I mean, you know that I'm going to give extra points to a game that makes bad puns. How was I supposed to remember that's the way that... I feel old really quickly. I feel like really, really old really quickly. There we go. I'll probably play this till 9:30, I'm guessing. And I'll give my final thoughts at 9:15. Hi, Mr. Owl. Birb, you're back. How did it go? It was fun. I met the Grand Emperor Rooster and his son, and I helped the woodpecker make a new throne for him. Then they taught me their song, and I learned another note. Astounding. You never cease to impress me, Birb, even though I just met you. They gave me all the tough times. Oh, angry bub. The magpies. They do anything to you? Well, they tried to stop me from coming back here, and they were really mean, too. Ah, that animation is adorable. Ah. Yeah, I would expect that from a Marvel Ultimate Alliance game. I'd be out there with you. Okay. They don't scare me, and I don't feel alone. I made a friend at the Gallows Palace. I will not be careful. Next bird you have to visit is in the cassowary. A castle what? A cassowary. They're the tall birds that live in the deepest part of the forest. You can find them by talking to my elevator down to the cavern and follow there. You should be a hole leading down to the nest. Woo! All right. So we got to find a very tall bird. Now note this is the PC version, and I haven't seen any performance issues at all. So keep that in mind. There is a Switch version and a PS4 version. Ooh. Egbert? Egbert! You wanted to help me? You already have a good friend in me and you wanted to save it. Ah. Yeah. Egbert's with us again. Everything is A-okay. Also jellyfish, because reasons. Hello, welcome to Deep Roots. We Mayanas are really busy right now, so I apologize in advance if we give you the cold tweetment. God, I love this puns. Hey, what's with the long face? What, you counted magpies recently? I see. Cheer up, little one. Those big bullies to anyone and everyone whose name doesn't start with magpie. Good thing they rarely come down here. Alright. Don't mind me. I'm really busy. Stop right there. You look oddly familiar. I know. Were you on TV? On the wanted list. Uh-oh. Tread carefully, kiddo. I'm watching you. Uh-oh. Ah!
Oh, it's just a little one. Sorry, I overreacted. Recently, I've been hearing a haunting and sorrowful song in my dreams. I can't get the creepy tune on my... Oh, boy. It feels like you should see a doctor about that. That a single bird in the first doesn't know about the owl, and if I reckon he knows every single bird in the forest, too. Okay, so that's probably the same one as everything else. Must mine. I have no idea where I'm going, so I'm just going to keep on following one path. Not exactly sure what that did. My friends told me there's a big room full of crystals up here. It's elevator, but it seems to be broken. Okay, well, I think it's because of this. But how am I supposed to get... Okay, hold on. Okay, so that resets it. Eggbird is a wanted felon. I mean, it's possible. Okay, so let's see. One drops here, then I can drop the other one on top of it. And then I can push them both. Except I can't. Well, wait. But I can do this then. And then I can push you here. And then... I push you there. Aha! And then... I don't remember how to keep you there. How do I keep you there? Okay, so that's KKS, but I don't remember what that is in... Okay. There we go. Having to learn it via the controller is a little bit much. And then here. There we go. We helped our miner friend out. And now... Alright, you fixed the elevator. Why did it stop halfway? Oh, come on. Well, sucks to be you, but I did my part. All right, got a feather. Woo! I do like the fact that there's actual collection, like I said before, and I feel like it is keeping the variety up enough that it's not getting boring. Okay, so that's just a shortcut. All right, nice. All right, what's up here? It's some good brickwork. Like, I like how each area has felt really different. Oh, what the hell was that thing? It's the... Okay, that was just weird. That, as a Like almost a side effect. The remembrance of the song under... Wait, hold on. What did that say? Under the light of the heavenly host lay the remnants of past stories untold, only but their songs remain as waning ghosts, the past of the songbirds, a tragedy to behold. Oh, so am I a mythical creature here? Because it seems like it. I fall for, like, anything that's adorable. I know I am a grown man, but just something about this bird pushing this cherry along is just, like, it just fills me with joy. Oh, wait, no, I didn't want to go this way. Oh, wait, hold on. Aha! These crystals can echo so clearly. It's like magic. Okay, so, but I need all 6 notes, it looks like, in order to do something with that. Okay, there we go. I know that didn't exactly make sense, but I don't have the B button yet, so I can't do anything over here. I wish they would have made that color, like, coded, like, as in, like, oh, I don't have it, therefore, like, change the color. No! We're so close. So very, very close. Come on. No! It's just like, it's just barely off. All right, one more time. I don't think this is gonna do it. No! All right, not gonna try that again. Okay, that was the note that I did, okay. I'm like, what is that portion? And it doesn't give really any indication what that was, but it was what I did before. Let's go up this way. Oh, somebody's crying. Oh, you gave me a fright. Don't sneak up on me like that. Didn't mean to scare you. Are we gonna sing? I heard it when I was still just an egg. Are you feeling better? Sorry, I can't help it. I thought you were here to make fun of me. Oh, why would I do that? I keep hearing some birdie laugh at me. Oh. Hey, Cassie. I'm Burb, and this is my peg, Abert. I think the laughter came from the above to the east. Oh, updrafts. Woo! I mean, look at the light work here. Is actually pretty impressive. Like, the sort of Aurora Borealis type effect on the background is charming in the right ways. And I can make the jellyfish move. Yes. Okay, can I just drop down there? Yeah. It doesn't really help that there's no, like, map situation. Up we go. Set up and to the right. But how far right? That's a good question. Give me a second, guys. Why are you switching back from top chat to live chat? Yeah. YouTube has been annoying me more and more lately. It just like randomly decides that, oh, you want this setting. No, I don't. No, you want it. I know you do. Oh. Vice Paradise. There's a rhyming, like, motif with the titles. Phew, finally my shift's done. Now it's time to party. I've had enough birdseeds to come visit this place. Oh boy. Aha! I saved you from utter death? Step right up, step right up. Get your tickets here. The best club around. Of course, that'll be a small payment of 1 million bird seeds. That's a lot of bird seeds. Also, the owl's there. Oh, wait. Hold on. I am wanted. Wait. Oh, I'm lost. Oh, no. The... Wow. I like how they worked in the wanted portion there. Jump. There we go. Hello there. And so I said to him, "What's the matter, mate? You're in quite a... Oh, God. Longleg's been quiet for a while. Whose turn is it to go? Oh, you guys are the assholes. You've been flying down and laughing at Cassie, aren't you? Yeah, Casino Night Zone. Yeah, I could see it. Yes, I did. She doesn't like you coming by and laughing at her. Hey, chill out, kid. Wipe that scowl. Oh boy. I'm gonna sing. Singing battle. The Kookaburra Jamboree. Almost, you seen. We're in the process of figuring it out. Man, I miss those. A little differently. Let me tell you about it. Uh-oh. Is this the answer? You know, it's not like... It's a little bit different from Wonder Song, but it's got some of the same vibes to it. It's got the same, like, overall feel almost to it. Man, I'm messing up a little bit of these. We laugh. Let me tell you, kid, they weren't kidding when they say laughter is the best medicine. It is a charming game. And you know, I feel like the difference in the rhythm sections is actually working rather well now. Because like I'm gonna have to come back and try this again because obviously I'm having troubles. What if you could solve all your problems with music and song battles? Yeah, I didn't do well in that one. Barely getting an A. I do like the overly sized monocle on the third one, though. Are you scared of Longlegs of Cassie at all? Scared of her? Look at her, she's huge. You don't know what a bird of that size is. A simple arrow would have done the trick better. I actually disagree on that because I think part of the thing that you have to deal with is the actual movement of the display. Like, I would normally agree with you if it had kept it consistent. I know that you've just gotten into this stream, but each rhythm section has been a little bit different. And I feel like that's actually working to its strength. Hopefully I can show you another one here. We're happy, we laugh. We're sad, we laugh. Even when we're scared, we laugh. You weren't laughing at her. So it's all a misunderstanding. She's been miserable because of you. She thinks you crooks have been going down there to laugh and ridicule her. Oh dear. She's just shy. Aw. Okay, so we need to push this here. We need to keep you. There we go. Wait a minute, how's this gonna work? No, I mean the icon, just the icon. They display the 4 arrow at your gamepad with the on the need to plus and white. I'll show you in a little bit, maybe on the next one, to maybe indicate it a little bit better. Whoa. Well, look who stumbled in our corner of the forest. You lost, kid? I think so. Well, you better get lost if you don't. Oh. Yeah, well, I don't. I can't spell it, so I guess you're good for now. Well, then if you don't... Okay. So, maybe bird seeds later? The bird is way too cute to be like... You're saying why display all 4 buttons instead of the one you just need? I see. I guess with the fact with if you're doing it with a keyboard, like, okay, so I was doing it with the controller. You know, the thing is that if you're showing... I could tell you sort of why. So, the thing is, if I'm looking at, like you said, the Switch, it could be a remnant portion, but with the Xbox controller, if I'm looking at the D-pad, like if I were only to show the up arrow portion, that would be a little bit weird because you're only showing part of the button. And at least with this section, you would understand that, oh, you're hitting up on the D-pad. So I think they probably looked at it and looked at, like, what would work for both scenarios. Like, I'm looking at my Switch right now. Actually, I'm not looking at my Switch right now. I'm looking for my Switch. Which is, I think, in another room. But, like, it makes sense with those with the Switch portion as well for the single Joy-Con play, but this also works for the D-pad on the Xbox One controller, or specifically the PS4 controller. It works well out to understand that, oh, this is, you know, each section. So I'm assuming that they did that partly for that reason. But, like, as you see, if I do it with the keyboard, then it's fine. But it is a good observation there in terms of, like, why would you show it like that? Oh. Nothing seems to be biting. Okay, so you don't want to play... That's interesting. How do I get you to him? How do I get you? Because you dance. Could the jellyfish be part of it? Yeah, I like the art style here, and I like the fact that I mean, it also feels like, I don't think I've seen one like this, though, too. Like, it's still got a good style, but it's also different enough. Okay, so I need to... Can I then push you down here? Aha! And then I can push you onto here, and then we can do and then we can push you down that way. Aha! And then we can do this. So then you can, Eggy, you stay here. Actually, I'm gonna do the controller for this. Which one was the menu? Alright, okay. Egbert, stay. Egbert, come. There we go, we got a note. Wait, Egbert, come. I really do like the addition of Egbert. Like, he adds a little, just enough. Like, as a friend. Oh, it's not on G... I'll ask the developers whether or not they plan on doing GOG. I don't know. On that. Actually, come to think of it, Egbert. All right, we got what we need. Let's go and talk to our buddy. Cassie, I'm back. Ah! It's about the kookaburras. The who? They're your mysterious visitors. I found them. You did? Oh no. Were they scary? You okay? I'm fine. It's all a misunderstanding. They weren't laughing at you. They just came down here because they were worried about you, kind of. That's how they react to most things. They weren't laughing at you, though. They were just intimidated by your size. But they promised not to bother you with laughter anymore. Aww. And now we're gonna sing. I was about to say, it just take a little bit of time for it to do something. I like also how the songs all have their own, like, I don't want to say genre, but they have their own speed and compared to which animal that's singing it. So it feels like it is their own style. The honking horn, I also like the honking horn as the, like, oh, you missed that. Wow, I really fucked that one up. Oh, God. See, like, I love that. I love the fact that I got to the beat. Like, seeing the screen and trying to match it isn't working out as well as the actual, like, me remembering the music. And so, like, if I'm trying to focus on the screen only, it's actually not working very well. But if I'm listening to the actual music and remembering that and actually doing it myself, it's actually working out a lot easier. Like there, that was a good example of it. That one was bad. The input matched the rhythm for real. Yeah, it does. And at the start of the game, I'm assuming that it does a little bit of calibration too with the screen. Just the way that it did things, but I may be wrong on that, or I may be using other rhythm games as an example. No, creeps you out a bit, but fear is normal, right? Fear the bee. Aww. Oh. Aww. For those who have just joined the stream, the whole story is that he's trying to find his parents. I know I won't be streaming much longer, but I'm really appreciating... I do want to give my final, like, 10 or 15... Aww. So, you've seen... The game breaks down into 2 parts. You have the sections where the actual rhythm... I don't want to say boss fights, but they're the actual song sections where you have that specialized... You're doing this. You're doing the song and nothing else. But in between, you have sort of platforming exploration sections where you're looking for notes and feathers which may help you. And you could explore and try to find and do little activities to like get those extra like collectibles. Like here. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Like, I almost had to sound that out. So this allows you to do, like, to look for other new things and... And will take you to do places. Like, I found this feather now, based off that. Which I'm assuming is just a collectible, but it also could serve other purposes later on that I don't know. So there is exploration, and it's a good mixture between the two. And I like the fact that they still do a little bit of the rhythm in the actual platforming sections. I really don't want to say platforming sections because it's more exploration platforming. It's not like, oh, you need to be really good at platformer or you need to, you know, hit these jumps in the right way. No, you're just moving around. You're moving from place to place. I will start to wrap up my final thoughts here. I'll actually stream till 9:45. Actually, I want to check one thing before I do anything. Wanted to make sure, because for some reason I forgot the price on this. Okay. It is $16.99 on Steam. And I'm going to assume that is pretty similar on the other platforms. But Songbird Symphony, from what I've seen here, it's following in the footsteps of a game like Wondersong. Yoku's Island Express was somebody or something that was just said that I feel like it's a good mixture there. It's definitely focusing on just the experience, the journey. It's the journey of this young bird to figure out where he came from. And it does it well by focusing on that and only that. What I mean by that is... Hold on a second. Is that it doesn't try to overcomplicate things in terms of everything that's going on. Do I need to push you? Yeah, there we go. Do. Um, is mine... Hold on a second. Is mine a bird type? Let me Google it here really quickly. I mean, a myna is a bird, but... Hold on, I see... It may be a bird type. I actually can't tell on a quick Google search here, but... a lot of the stuff they've done have been bird-related puns, which is part of the part of the game is like subtle, maybe not subtle humor, but like it's got a not carefree attitude, but like a positive attitude that's really infectious. Where it's just like, yeah, it's making little puns here and there, and some of them are groan-worthy, but you're willing to go along with it because it's just that, like, touching and charming. And that shows in its presentation. That shows in its way to, where, like, things like just the running animation here, the actual movement of the bird, there's something joyous about it. There's something, you know, happy about it. And even when he's, like, pushing these, you know, cherries, like, there's something just adorable about him pushing the things. His little angry dance when he was talking about the magpies. And it's little touches like being able to move the jellyfish here, where you can interact with the environment just a little bit. Not overly, but it works really well. Now, I know that some people looked at this as like, oh, it's a rhythm game, therefore I can perfect it. I can, you know, be a, you know, I can be the perfection master in terms of, you know, getting 100% on everything. While you could do that, I feel like this is not the game for that, but to each their own. I do like the fact that each of the sections you actually have to really think about, hey, wait a minute, you know, I got to change my strategy a little bit. We've seen a couple of different ways that it is shown off the actual gameplay in question. In terms of each boss, and I use quotes, air quotes on that, is completely different. Oh, we got our magpies again. Just how can you not like that? And the Eggy, like, with his knees buckling. And we got the big guy coming now. Oh, is he flossing? I may have to take back on something with the fact that he's not really flossing, though. He's sorta, kind of. Even though I would want music for, like, the actual person to sing this, I understand why they did that to a certain extent. And it still works, especially because it makes you focus on the rhythm. In terms of controls and the actual accuracy of things, I think it's really well done. It is... Oops. Like, it actually really matches up with the notes probably better than a lot of games I've seen. I missed that. Man, I really screwed that up. But that gives me room to improve. The one thing is the tail with that portion at the end of it. Sounds like a nightmare to localize. Yeah, I could see localization being a problem. Because of the, especially because it's so like to the lyrics that, like, you know, just like you see on YouTube with like covers of songs and into English translations, they don't match up. They don't match up rhythm wise. So I could see that being a problem, but come to think of it, is this a team originally English? I'm not sure if they are. I'll have to check that. I may have gotten them confused with somebody else. Wow. Oh, he's pissed. But I like there's even with him pissed, I'm not feeling stress. That which for some people that's going to be a problem. Is a Singapore-based indie studio. Okay, I was right. You're right. But like just like the animations here, like and the fact is that each of these characters have their own little unique style to them. Like, if you look at the eyes in particular, they're pretty different among each other. Now, one thing I will say is that I feel like if there's a fail state in this game, I don't think I've found it. Like, I missed like half of those. And I wonder if you can actually fail. I don't think you can. Is my guess. Which, again, I think works for the game, and I think people still want to play it as in, like, oh, I want to do well. But it doesn't stop people from doing anything. I also like the fact that each boss battle has had a different style. I keep on saying boss battles, and that's the best way I can put it. Like these song sections, they definitely have their own unique style to it on each song. There is some similarities at times, especially with this Magpie section, but not overly. Now, one thing I do want to check before I do anything. It doesn't look like you can change the controls. You can rebind things. Which, in the case of certain players, may be a problem. Really, the game doesn't...
The game's weaknesses are more weaknesses like for that specifically genre. It's a good question on the text chirp. I will have to find that out in a little bit. Oh. Team Rocket's blasting off again. Like, a lot of the complaints I have are little ones, like the accuracy chart, as I mentioned. Can you link your game to Twitter? No, sadly. Oh. You did it! Okay. I'll have to find out what that means. But regardless, I really do like everything this game has to offer. If you're looking for a casual rhythm experience with adventure, a nice touching story, but nothing overly complicated, I feel like this game is exactly what you want. This is exactly what you need. Oh, and it looks like we have all of our songs here so we could play certain sections again. Which is nice. Oh, it's almost like I missed one. So that is a nice little feature. This temple. But I mean, I know that some people may look at that price tag and be a little bit taken aback by it, but I feel like the game is delivering in this case. I think the price tag is suitable for the game like this, and especially because I feel like the quality overshadows that. Now, part of that would be, you know, how long does this game go on? Well, let's see here. I'm going back to the Owl's house, and I have 2 of the extra 6 notes. Let's see here. I still have 2 notes to go, but I don't know how far after this it goes. So length may be an issue, but that's hard to tell in an investigation stream, so I would keep that in mind. Yeah, I can't really... The gameplay is straightforward but good. The story sections are endearing in the right ways. Presentation is pretty much spot on for a game like this. This gets a strong recommendation for me for people who want a laid-back rhythm game. I will take questions just to make sure that, you know, if there's something that people want in terms of trying to figure out what's going on, let me know. I know, like, the options menu, I will take a look at that. You follow me? He's a really good friend. Aw. I've never seen a chicken egg like that before. He hasn't hatched. That is intriguing. Aw. The animations are fantastic. I'm gonna call it quits after this. Stay away from them. Uh-oh. I'm a songbird, though. I think. Are you evil? I'm not...
This is interesting. He's giving little hints that he may be evil. I like that little twist. The penguins go back to the caverns, and this time there should be some stairs, blah, blah, blah. Aw. So, if no one else has any questions, again, I will give my strong recommendation for this. I will write a Steam review that'll be up tomorrow morning as well. Really have to give it to the devs on this one. It's touching. It's nice. Could it get to Wondersong levels? I feel like it could, depending on the length. So I'm going to have to play more of it to really figure that out. But I feel like it has the potential for that. I'm not sure if it'll get there, but it does. Because the story isn't as strong, but it's got that charm factor that like I want to keep playing. I want to see what's next. Anyway, I'm going to call it a night for the stream. Thanks everybody for coming out. Hope that, and I'll ask about the GOG portion. See what options are there. I don't know. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll follow up on that. So, all right, that's it for now, and I will talk to you all later.